Wilhelm, Duke of Saxe-Weimar, was a Duke of Saxe-Weimar. Wilhelm was the fifth son of Johann, Duke of Saxe-Weimar, and Dorothea Maria of Anhalt. He was brother to Bernard of Saxe-Weimar, who was a successful Protestant general in the 30 Years' War, and to Ernest I, Duke of Saxe-Gotha, a successful and well-regarded ruler known as the Pious. Youth. Like his brothers Johann, Ernst and Friedrich, Wilhelm studied at the University of Jena. Later, he accompanied his brothers in the studies abroad. Their educational tour began at the end of August 1613. The brothers visited France, Great Britain and the Netherlands before returning home in 1614. Some years later, on the 24th of August 1617, during his mother's funeral, Wilhelm helped found the Fruit-Bearing Society. In 1651 he became the second head of the society. Reign. In 1620 Wilhelm became regent of all the estates of his elder brother, Johann Ernst, after the latter was subject to the ban of the empire for refusing to submit to the emperor. When Johann Ernst died in 1626, Wilhelm assumed the title Duke of Saxe-Weimar. 1 year later, Wilhelm was created a member of the Order of the Stability. During the years 1622 to 1623, he created a patriotic federation, the German Friedbund, for the promotion of the German states and religious liberties. Wilhelm's maternal uncle, Louis I of Anhalt-Gotha, provided the Friedbund with a generous endowment. Rise to power. Wilhelm allied himself with his brothers in the 30 Years' War, serving under Ernst von Mansfeld and Georg Friedrich, Margrave of Baden-Durlach. Later he was promoted under the service of Christian the Younger of Brunswick. During the division of the paternal states in 1640, Wilhelm retained Weimar and Jena, and his younger brother Albrecht received Eisenach. When Albrecht died childless in 1644, Wilhelm assumed control of the entire inheritance. King Gustav II Adolf of Sweden was responsible for Wilhelm's quick rise through the ranks of the military. After Gustav II Adolf's death, however, Count Axel Oxenstierna successfully prevented Wilhelm from assuming another commander's lieutenant general, and Wilhelm acceded to the Peace of Prague in 1635. When Prince Louis I of Anhalt-Gotha died on the 7th of January 1650, the members of the Fruit-Bearing Society decided that Wilhelm should become his uncle's successor as head of the society. After the obligatory mourning period, Wilhelm became the new head of the society on the 8th of May 1651, a position that he retained to the end of his life. In contrast to his predecessor, however, he was essentially limited to representative tasks. Marriage and children. In Weimar on the 23rd of May 1625, Wilhelm married Eleanor Dorothea, daughter of John George I, Prince of Anhalt-Dessau. They had 9 children: Wilhelm, Johann Ernst II, Duke of Saxe-Weimar, Johann Wilhelm, Adolf Wilhelm, Duke of Saxe-Eisenach, Johann Georg I, Duke of Saxe-Mark-Suhl, later of Saxe-Eisenach, grandfather of Caroline of Brandenburg-Ansbach, Queen Consort of George II of Great Britain, Wilhelmine Eleanor, Bernhard II, Duke of Saxe-Jena, Frederick, Dorothea Maria, married on the 3rd of July 1656 to Maurice, Duke of Saxe-Zeitz. Legacy. He is portrayed positively as a figure in the fictional 1632 series, also known as the 1632 Verse Ring of Fire series, an alternate history book series, created, primarily co-written, and coordinated by historian Eric Flint. Bibliography. Frank Boeblenz, Zum Einfluss Wilhelms IV von Saxe-Weimar auf die Entwicklung der Architektur in Thüringen, in Residenzkultur in Thüringen vom 16. bis 19. Jahrhundert. Bucher Jena 1999 s. 114–137. Frank Boblins, Ein Totenbildnis von Herzog Wilhelm IV von Sachsen-Weimar im schwedischen Schloss-Kloster in Weimar Jena, Die Großstadt. Das Kulturhistorische Archiv 5H3 S 220–227. ISSN 1869–7895. Georg Philipp Harsdorfer, Fortpflanzung der hochlorblichen Fruchtbringenden-Gesellschaft. Das ist Erzählung alles dessen, was sich bei Erwählung und Antretung hochbesiegte Gesellschaft überhaupt ist, des schmackhaften, zugetragen, samt etlichen Glückwünschungen und einer Lobrede des Geschmackes. Enter Nuremberg 1651. Gustav Lammerhart.Wilhelm, in Allgemeine Deutsche Biographie. Band 43, Dunker and Amp, Humblatt, Leipzig 1898 s. 180–195.